content at our $650 apartment until they tried to increase it. We picked it up for under $100,000 because the market had dipped so low. It was great. It was a phenomenal price. Back then, you could have told me it was happening to me. I felt like I was a victim. I couldn't find a house. Oh my Jesus, I couldn't find a house. Hey everyone, I'm John Burke, and this is Most in Life. Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm talking about a fun topic, at least a fun topic for me. I love talking to people about this. It's one of the things that can really make a huge difference in your life just by making a simple shift in the mind. And it's, does life happen to you, or does life happen for you? I am a firm believer that everything that happens in my life happens for me and not to me. Of course, before we get into any of that, I want to remind you to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Anyone on Facebook, like and share. And both of you, please comment below. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. Any questions, any experiences you have. I love reading through the comments, and I promise, as long as you are posting on these comments, within the first 48 hours or so of me posting this video, I will respond. I can't promise that I'm going to respond 2 years from now if you're watching this video 2 years later, but I will respond if it's soon enough, if it's on the radar. So, does life happen to you, or does life happen for you? The difference is very subtle. It's either 2 or 4. If it's happening to you, then that means you are powerless, you are out of control of your own life, of your own fate, of your own destiny. If life is happening for you, that means everything is done in your benefit. So life's not just happening to you, it's happening for you to grow, for you to get a learning lesson, for you to become more financially stable, for you to obtain this goal or that goal. The best kind of example I can give for life happening for you would be, well, actually I have 2 I can give that I can think of off the top of my head. One is, the first one, when I bought my home, we tried for 2 years to buy a home. We first started in a 1-bedroom apartment. It was me and my wife. We had just had our daughter. We already had 2 kids, but the other 2 weren't in the home with us. But all were coming to live with us, and we needed at least 3-bedroom house. We couldn't find a house. We searched high and low. This is back when the market was kind of, I want to say it was still in the downturn, back in 2008 area, where the market had crashed, the housing market had crashed, and everything was cheap. But all the cash buyers, the smart investors, were buying everything up that we could afford. So we settled in on an apartment. Now guys, listen, this is what I mean by life was happening for me. Even though I couldn't find the house that I was looking for, we found this apartment where the rent was, I want to say it was $635 a month or $650, somewhere in that area. $650, I believe it was. Which was only $100 more than what I was paying for my 1-bedroom apartment. And get this, guys, listen, this special was ending. We were the last family to actually get on that special. Everyone who came in the very next minute after we got that special, after we locked it in, the rent went from $650 to $900. Yeah, let it sink in. It jumped by $250 for the very next person. You can't make me believe that life wasn't happening for me at that point. It felt like life was happening to me, like I was being the victim and I had no control in the beginning because I couldn't find a house to buy. Everything we put an offer in on was getting outbid, and these cash buyers were scooping it all up, and I felt like we're never going to get anywhere with it. But the truth is, it was happening for us to get an even better deal. Now we fast forward to the next year, and the apartment complex wanted to get our $650 rent up to the market value of, I think at that time was $925. So that sparked us to get motivated to go back out and look for a house again. So now this is year 2 that we decided we're gonna go out and look for a house. We were content at our $650 apartment until they tried to increase it. So life happening for me made me get up and go look for a home to go buy. And we went through our search, and we ended up finding a home where the market still was down. So we ended up getting an awesome deal. The house was originally bought at $225. I want to say it was only 5 years old at that point. So the house was sold for $225. We picked it up for under $100,000 because the market had dipped so low. It was great. It was a phenomenal price, right? Now the house is worth more than the $225. I actually used a big chunk of the equity that we acquired in that house to start my real estate business. You can't tell me life wasn't happening for me. Back then, you could have told me it was happening to me. I felt like I was a victim. I couldn't find a house. Oh my Jesus, I couldn't find a house. But now, fast forward, and it all kind of laid out for me. I just didn't see it. But what I learned from that, and from a couple of, I told you there's another lesson too, but I don't want to draw this out too long. But there was another instance that kind of sticks out of my mind to where I thought it was like the end of the world. I had to file bankruptcy. It was the best thing for me. But when I filed bankruptcy, I was able to increase my investing, which increased my earning, which meant I never had to worry about filing bankruptcy ever again. Because I'm more financially stable. I'm more sound. My foundation is stronger now. That's the long story short. So through these little lessons, I've come to just realize that life doesn't happen to any of us. It's just how you interpret how life is happening to you or for you. And I believe now, wholeheartedly, that everything that happens in life happens to benefit you. You just have to see the benefit in it. You have to learn the lesson so it doesn't repeat itself, and then grow from it. And if you do that every single time something happens to you, you will see your life begin to transform, because you are transforming and you are growing with each lesson that life is teaching you. I promise you that if you listen and learn the lesson that life is trying to teach you, your life will only get better. But it only gets worse when you lay down, throw your hands up, and you say, life, do what you want to do with me. Life happens for you, not to you. As usual, I hope you guys got some value out of this video. Make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and post some comments below. Let's get after it.